Hey, how we doing? I just realized my desktop audio for my music was muted. Let's go. We love that. There it goes. That one's on me. That one's my bad. Oh. Hope everyone's doing well. We got some Haas F1 to run. Everybody excited? I know I am. Very excited for many reasons. Primarily in the... we're trying to win an F1 championship. I mean, we should just jump into it, right? First race of the new season. Sheesh. We're getting at least one driver into Q2. Hundo P. Hundo P. Finish position 10th? 2 drivers in 10th? 2 drivers in 10th sounds like a lot. A finish position streak, finishing at least 12th for 4 races in a row. Potentially. I gotta remind myself where we're at. Like, we're designing some stuff, we're making some stuff. New chassis is the new chassis on the car. Let's find out. No, it was not. I was about to go into the first race of the year with new stuff. Sitting on the sideline. We can't have that. Regardless, let's get into this, dude. Let's get into it. We're back, baby. We're back, baby. Let's do it. First qualifying session of the 2023 F1 season. Oh boy. Am I ready? Got to put my glasses on. Hold on. Bada bing. I'm gonna try a new strategy, by the way, of like staggering qualifying laps. Like send Mick out in the first like group, and then wait, and we'll send Kevin out towards like the 10-minute mark here. And Mick got in cleanly, by the way, right out in front of the Williams there. Also gonna let, we're not gonna watch the first qualifying lap because it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. All right, we'll send Kevin out now. He'll get in the way of some other people. And then we're gonna save Mick for pretty much, the rest. Nice. Get around, Gasly, thank you. It's just gonna be Kevin's first lap, so at the end of the day, it's not gonna matter too much. Although he does go 5th fastest overall with traffic, so we're gonna send Mick out hopefully before traffic at the end of the session, and Kevin will send out at the end because Kevin needs the less help. Yeah, I'm really tempted to try and save a set of softs for Q2 with Kevin. Well, I'm gonna leave the same set of tires on. I'm gonna get greedy with Kevin here. I'm gonna get greedy. Mick, though, definitely needs the help here. Kevin, we're gonna assume, can go just as fast as that on a used set of softs. Well, looks like both of our guys are going at the end of the session. That's fine. That's fine. I didn't want Mick to go first anyway. Except that I really, really did. Well, we're gonna hop on board with Mick here, because he's the one that's gonna need the most help. Kevin sitting in P8, I think, will be okay. Hopefully Kevin will be okay. But we're gonna hop on board here with Mick at the conclusion of our first qualifying session of the year. Hopefully we'll just see greens across the board for both guys. We'll rock it in 2 times speed, though. I guess I can look and see what kind of sector times we're seeing. A couple of yellow sectors up top, a yellow sector behind in the Williams. We'd love to see it. A lot of yellow sectors going on at the top of the board. A lot of yellow sectors going on the top board. Yuki goes yellow. Bottas goes yellow middle. Mick goes green. Kevin goes green. Verstappen is purple all the way across the board. And coming down the last straight, Mick is out until... Mick is out. By like 2/10. Oh, Mick. My God, we gotta work on your qualifying. We are right to get greedy though on tires for Kevin, using one set of softs the whole way. We'll start Kevin on a new set of softs and Q2, and then we'll be able to judge whether or not we feel like we're going to need that other set of softs, or if we can go out on the same set of softs like we did last time. All right, what do we got? I'm gonna send Kevin out pretty early. We'll see if he runs into any traffic. Well, I really want everyone to start like coming out now if they're gonna come out. Pretty much as of like right. Oh, Vettel, you absolute maniac! Get out of the way. Ugh. A little bit of slowdown, man. That little bit of slowdown is gonna be all it takes. Gonna run into Alonso too. Doesn't look like it. That yellow flag will mess us up though, so we're definitely gonna be improving on another lap. 1.3 or 1.13 seconds behind Valtteri. 1.6 behind Perez. Uh-oh. Kevin is gonna have a lot of work left to do here. I think we're gonna send him out on a fresh set of softs at the end of the session, and if we can improve on that time, which I would hope that we could, and then we'll just have to deal in Q3. So it'll be what it'll be at this point. It'll be what it'll be at this point. But now we are just absolutely just waiting. Yeah, we're gonna be at the bottom of the board here. Yeah, we got held up at the beginning of the lap a lot more than I wanted to admit. We're actually going to try and time it better this time. I'm going to send him like 3:15. And go. Yep, we're out first, baby. Let's go. You know, we're out well first, but that's fine by me. We won't run into any traffic, or at least we shouldn't. And we're very much well and clear of the rest of the field. We will be hopping on board here with Kevin for the last run in our first Q2 session of the year. Let's get this party started. We'll keep an eye on sectors again for everyone, just to get an idea of who we could potentially be beating here. Kevin goes green sector 1. Love to see it. We should just be seeing green sectors everywhere. I mean, Verstappen currently in the bottom 5, probably not going to be there for much longer, if I had to guess. Seen some greens. Perez yellow first sector though. Not that it really applies to us much. A lot of green sectors. A lot of green sectors. Green sectors only outside of Perez. Verstappen goes purple sector 2. Down in the final corner, we'll rock it with 1-time speed. Did Norris just not set a time, or is his... Kevin moves up and out. Likely going to be out, but... Although... That looks to be a Ferrari who locks up and causes a yellow flag. Sainz might be our hero. Sainz could be our hero here. Woo!
And yes, that's the lockup.
Uh-oh. Yellow middle sector. That means everyone has to slow down. Slow right down. We'll have to wait and see. We're going to pray. Oh. We don't even have to wait. We don't even get like a minute amount of hope, as Ocon immediately just knocks us out. But we do run the possibility of not being last. Hey, not last, top 12, let's go. I can't remember if top 12 is one of our sponsor goals. But nonetheless, it happens.
The time has come for these drivers to fight it out wheel to wheel.
Race day has arrived, baby.
Quite resourceful during qualifying. That puts them in a very good position to make the most of this race start.
Not the worst spot we've ever been in.
They are dominating at the top of the grid here, which should give them a serious edge in the race ahead. And clouds are stretching across the sky tonight, which means that teams and drivers alike will be nervously watching the weather radar.
But which team has perfected the strategy that will see them prevail today?
That is the question.
The Bahrain Grand Prix.
All right, let's see. Cloudy. Can we get like, can I get some like, some rain thing? All right, no rain, but it will be cloudy. Safety car deployment's 80%, so we may get lucky. Tire deg on the softs is going to be important, so it looks like it's a medium hard day for sure, which I feel like we kind of knew that. We'll have to keep that in mind. So it looks like the soft, medium, soft is the way to go, potentially. I'm wondering if there's any benefit. Probably not. I was wondering if there's going to be any benefit to starting going like a medium, soft, soft, or soft, soft, medium. We have to back this way up. In theory, it would save a little bit of time. I feel like you're just pitting. Well, you would be right in that sweet spot, but if they're ending on softs, then I don't know, man. I mean, I think we're just gonna go bog standard A here. With Kevin, I mean, Kevin, we could just do, you know, just something similar. I'm wondering if there's any usefulness of doing like the soft medium for Kevin and like praying for a safety car or something. I don't think so. So I think we'll put him on the same strat. We'll put Kevin to box. No, we should honestly we should leave Kevin's alone, and actually we'll box Mick one lap later. Because Kevin is starting further up. So we'll prioritize Kevin for. I forgot to change the driver options. Dang it.
Now lined up on the grid. There we see Kevin Magnussen. They'll be starting the race from the bottom half of the grid, so there's a fair bit of ground to make up. And it's Schumacher as the second driver today. Slower than most yesterday, so today they'll be starting from the bottom half of the grid. Everything's been building to this. Here we go.
All right,
with the
2023 season. Bahrain to 5 red lights, and away we go.
We can push more.
We are a go. Let's see if Mick can make up any spots here. Weaving his way through the middle, go 3 wide into turn 1. Trying to make it work, trying to make it stick in a sandwich of AlphaTauris. Mick up into P15. K-Mag up into P11. We love to see it. K-Mag going behind the McLaren of Lando Norris, in front of the Alpine of Esteban Ocon. Entirely just vibing at this point. Not really a whole lot is going to be going on at this point. Mick defending from Sebastian Vettel in the AlphaTauri. Very weird to say that. Other than that, though, vibing. Oh, looks like Kevin is maybe having to think about a look. Thought about it. And lap 1 of the 2023 season is completed. Not under anything, it's completed. So Norris is already fallen out of the DRS range of Alonso, which is not good considering DRS isn't active yet. Which we would really love to be within DRS range and sort of catch a train to that front group, but at this point, it'll be what it'll be. We'll hop on board with Kevin here, see if we can make something happen. Although, I like the idea of being able to... Lando's also on them. Everybody's on the softs. Everyone's on a very used set of softs. Everyone in the top half is on a used set of softs. I think we need to prioritize getting around Lando relatively soon. DRS enabled. Alright, so Kevin, we're gonna put on overtake here in this first DRS zone. See if we can make the move stick on Lando, even though we get a terrible exit. Just gonna put him on full deploy here and see if we can get around there. And see if we can put in a little bit I'm gonna leave it on deploy here, see if we can catch up a little bit to this front group.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Let's see if we can put in any time to this front group. Because the quicker that we can start to put in some time on this group, the better. Although I don't really want to dip below like 40% ERS if I don't have to. This will also help us defend from Lando a little bit and hopefully leave Lando kind of in Ocon's range. Perfect. We're within barely. If we can stay within on this point, I'm very comfortable putting him down. Or we'll leave it on this first one to try and close the gap a little bit, hopefully. Perfect. I'm gonna lower you. I'm gonna leave Kevin on aggressive tires for now. Mainly because I just really want him to close this gap up as much as possible. Sets the fastest lap. We love that. Kevin Magnussen, fastest lap holder. All right, he is on the backs now.
Yeah, take it easy. Copy.
On that DRS. Lando, there's just the train is caught up. We are now leading the train. Yeah, look at Gasly up here though in the Alfa Romeo in second place. Wow. Ferrari's not having as good a time, although Charles did just cruise by Lewis there. All right, Mick, how you doing? You kind of just caught up in the train, Mick. It's kind of what it looks like. That is what it appears. No rain. Figured I would just check. Tires so far look to be on schedule. We are honestly kind of just chilling. Mick, we might pay attention here and see if we can get by one of the Alpha Tauris. Throw it on over to... No. We're way too far away. Way too far away. Really need to close that distance before we even think about that. Wow, we are in a DRS train all the way up to 4th. All the way down to 16th. The cars definitely feel a little more evenly balanced at the start of this year so far. Development's not really coming through as of yet. All right, Mick, let's deploy down this straight and down the opening straight, see if we can make a push here. Oh, what a run. Oh, what a run, Mick. Deploying a lot of... I'll be inside. Oh, Mick. Oh, Mick. Oh, Mick, you got to go around that guy. Mick, you got to get around Daniel there. Got to. What are we doing here, Mick? All right, that move by Daniel there has really set us back. All right, Mick. Yes, sir. Let's make that move stick. All right, now let's get on to the back of this train again here, Mick. We are good to push, Mick. Good to push. We are okay to push to try and catch up to this train. Also, if we can start to close off that gap from us between 16th and 17th even further, that'd be nice. Woo, thinking about it. All right, neutral it out, neutral. Let's chill out for a couple laps. Really narrow these things down. Kevin, how we doing? Ooh, Kevin. Ooh, Kevin, what happened? Kevin, what happened? We're like right in the middle between the tire runner, the soft tire runners ahead. Oh no. Oh, Kevin, what's going on? Talk to me, Kev. Talk to me. What's going on?
That's a position gained for Alpha Tauri.
Although we are now in DRS, which is fantastic. Although we do have a train behind, including Mick. Mick is semi caught up. Mick is making some moves happen. Kev, what's wrong? Why what's the pace? What's up with the pace here, Kev? Something's wrong, Kev. Do we need to run the tires a little more aggressively, Kev? Do we need to give you the opportunity to be aggressive? Be aggressive with the tires, Kev. We're not pitting until lap 18. 9 laps. I mean, we're not gonna be able to run it on aggressive forever, but we should be able to run it a little bit. Alright, back into DRS here of the McLaren. Love it. Mick kind of falling off the pace a little bit to the Alpines, but a long way to go here. Ooh, he's really defending that inside. Kevin really wants to go up the inside. Ah, forced to back out. I appreciate the aggressiveness, Kevin, but now you put yourself behind the 8 ball here. No DRS down the main straight. That's it's not going to end well for us, as we can see. That 4 seconds between 10th and 9th is really looming large here.
Alpha Tauri gained a place.
Yeah, we saw it. It's all good. All right, Mick can push on fuel for a lap or 2. Mick, I'm kind of trying to leave his tires alone as long as possible, mainly because I'm asking him to go 1 lap longer than like everyone else. Although, if we do start to see some pit stops happen earlier than our planned pit stop, we will be making some adjustments. So, worst case scenario, we'll hopefully try and lead that charge if we can. Okay, you can push too. We want to try and hold on to the back of Albon here. Oof, that charge. Aaron's gonna hold him up. Thank you. Woof. Look at this battle. We're getting a front row seat. What's behind? Hakan, chill out, my guy. Hakan, chill out and enjoy the show, my dude. What tires are everyone else doing? Albon's tires are doing fantastically. Oh my. Come on, Kev. Come on, Kev. That's not what you want. Slowly slipping back down the order here. We want just a few more laps. I mean, we're like right on track. Kevin, we might be able to push on tires as well. We'll do it and we'll see what kind of benefit we get, and we'll see if we need to make any changes should things start to go differently. We're going to hope not, but something's got to give here. All we're doing right now is just losing time. Double around the outside, get that inside corner, and we'll get DRS. Solo Lando though, so everybody gets DRS. Everybody. Oh, I'm on the Alpine. Oh man, Hakan is making his way up the order. Did not realize I was on this way in there. Look at this gap over here, by the way. All right, how's Kevin's tires doing after running on aggressive? I guess we'll see at the end of the lap, huh? His tires aren't doing that much worse than like everyone else's tires. Gasly pits, nice and early. Now we're gonna pump them both up to aggressive here because I feel like the first round of pit stops are going to be coming in sooner rather than later. The good news is we're gonna get to see all of the pit stop decisions from that front group as they happen, and so we'll hopefully be able to follow suit if at all possible, or at least go like that one extra lap and then do it. All right, a bunch of hitters. All right. All right, Kev. Box this lap, Kev. Box this lap. Box this lap.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
I mean, don't do what you got to do. But we're pitting this lap, so we're gonna hop on board here with Mick, because we're gonna be pitting Mick next lap. But we can start to roast his tires, though. I am actually going to stay on board with Kevin here because we're going to try and time this. Right here. We're going to go down to this. We're going to go to conserve. We're going to go to harvest. And then back over to Mick. And we'll wait till he passes the pit entrance. Then go push, push, deploy, and box this lap, Mick. All right. Not a lot is going to happen here, so we're just going to stay on the 4X overview. Kevin is set up to be in the pit and actually come out ahead of Hakan, which is lovely. So we'll let him run on that for a second. Wait till this pops up, and then we'll go back to balance, back to neutral. And then Mick, we're going to try and time like we did with Kevin. And right here. All right, Mick, go aggressive, conserve, harvest, go. Perfect. All right, we did okay with Mick. We lost a couple of positions there. We'll leave him on harvest for a minute. We'll hop back on board. 2x speed though, 2x speed. We are 7 seconds behind Alonso in 12th though. But there are a handful of people who have not pitted ahead, which is telling. There's a string of pitters. And we will come out ahead into P10. Love it. Although being on harvest, not great. That was Hakan on the hard side. We need to get back by this man's. Thank you. Kevin, I just want to push a little bit because Ocon is on that hard tire. Mick is way back here. But honestly, Mick, I'm okay being back here because reasons. We want to make sure that Mick's tires can make it because he's not the best at saving tires. Honestly, neither is Kevin, but it'll be what it'll be. Trying to put a little distance here. As well as seeing if we can like catch up a little bit on the group ahead. Little flags. Norris falling down the order. Yep. Norris locks up on turn 10.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
To me, goes by Norris. Alright, we're running faster than both. Do we have another set of medium tires? Could I potentially just like go full? We do have another set of medium tires. I could potentially, let me see what this looks like. Nope, that's Mick. Oh, I didn't realize the time. If I did that, I think I might like that actually. I might like that. It says it's 11 seconds faster, ergo I'm in. So Kevin, we're okay to leave effectively like this. And we'll see if he can put in some work on the group ahead. He has 8 seconds to make up and an Alpine that's going to be a pain right next to him. As long, I don't know, it's hard. As long as we're potentially lapping faster, then we'll be okay. Oh, that was, you know, half a second faster from Ocon just because he did end up passing us. So I'll have to see how it goes, I guess. It might just be this yo-yo, and we might just be battling for A and point here.
Haas with an overtake.
Good news is, I mean, we're just gonna leave Kevin alone here in 5. Mick is 2.5 seconds off of the group ahead. We would love for him to be able to make that push. Kevin can push on fuel for a couple laps. How's the front group doing? Alright, the Alfa Romeos must have made like the largest jump known to man in this offseason because they're running 3-4 just like it was Ferrari and Red Bull in the first season. So I don't know what happened, but they are flying. Absolutely flying. Yellow flags.
Looks like there's been a lockup.
Joe locks up. Kevin locks up.
Oh, big lockup there.
Oh god, Kevin, come on. Now there's 4 seconds, and now we're in a battle with 4 cars. Ugh, Kevin, ugh. What are we doing, Kevin? What are we doing? All right, let's speed this up a little bit because I don't think a whole lot is really going to happen now because Mick is in a minefield of his own, and now Kevin is in a pack of 4 that are just going to be attacking each other, and at least Ocon's on his own pretty much. But that is much less than ideal. Much less than ideal.
Haas with an overtake there.
Jeffrey took his position on the DRS today, defended that one, didn't manage to not lock up on turn 10 that time. His tires are also getting shredded, but that's kind of to be expected, for being honest. Although Ocon is losing a lot of time to us because he doesn't have DRS, and we're kind of just getting dragged along with DRS. So his key is keeping it kind of at that like 1 second mark, 1.5 to 2 second mark.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
.4, 1.3, 1.2. All right, putting it on push fuel definitely helps. We're gonna deploy down the straight, see if we can catch him napping. We are back within DRS of Esteban Ocon. Unfortunately, we're like a pit stop behind everyone else. Green flag pit stop 23 seconds. So we are like right on the line. We're now slower than one pit stop behind that front group, which is unfortunate. Although we do overtake Ocon and now we lead that pack, so. But I don't enjoy being a full pit stop behind, especially as we're starting to probably get closer and closer to that second pit stop. I'm curious to see if any of these hard runners are going to try and go to the end. I think that's very ambitious,
that's a good overtake from Alpine,
to say the least. But I mean, honestly, we're kind of just chilling. Mixed times looking like Mick is lapping faster than Norris, but slower than Albon by like a second. Mick is 10 seconds behind Albon. But we also really haven't done anything with him because we haven't really needed to.
Alpine just advanced.
Kevin, we're gonna put him on chill on fuel for a minute. It's not gonna stop him from overtaking everyone down the main straight. We love that. We can put him back on push. We have entered Kevin's next pit window here. Potentially pitting early, trying to cover off as much as we can. So, with that said, now, all right, Kev, push, box this lap, Kev. Box this lap, Kev. We'll have back on board with Kev here on this in lap. We should probably be covering off everyone who is planning on pitting again. Yeah, they're trying to go to the end on hards, one, ambitious. So they're probably going to be pitting in like 5 or 6 laps. And so we need to be covering them off as much as possible with this in lap and the first few laps out of the pits. Especially since we're going to mediums. Gonna leave this on push until like coming out of the next turn. Also gonna do this and conserve. Perfect. Mick, how you doing? All right, Mick can actually Mick has banked some tire wear, so we're gonna push him. I'll actually hop on board with Mick and see how we're doing. I was gonna come out in 16th. All right, balanced and harvest. Well, aggressive on tires. Aggression tires can go to the end here. Basically, we need Kevin to start absolutely flying. We're looking at 15-ish, 15, 16 seconds behind that group. So in theory, we should undercut everyone who's looking to stop again. Like this. We've entered mixed pit window. No, Kevin. Kevin, we can't be pausing for that, right? And we don't get DRS, by the way. All right, there's still a bunch of people ahead. Yeah, we got to get around this guy. Kevin, we are now going to leave alone. We'll keep an eye on that fuel, but we're going to leave him on push aggression. We need Kevin to go absolutely wild. Honestly, Mick is kind of in his own space as well. I'm actually going to harvest him for like a lap or two until his pit lap. Hell yeah.
Got loads of energy. Coming.
All right, Mick.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Deploy, push, attack, Mick, box, box. Let's stay here and get him from here. Perfect. And then from here, we can leave him on aggression. Go conserve, harvest. Good. Kevin, back up into 10th. Perfect. Any tire runners ahead who have not yet pit? Hamilton, who is so far out ahead, it literally won't matter. Russell, who's so far out ahead, it literally won't matter.
Need to charge in. Copy.
Nick is out. He's on harvest. He's harvested up a little bit. Kevin will leave on harvest for 2 laps. Hi, Kevin. Mick.
Haas with an overtake.
Kevin, I fear that we're fighting for a singular point here.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
We're not okay on fuel.
Copy.
Thank you for telling me. Oh, this needs to be on like that. Come on, Mick. Let's save some fuel so we can get back to pushing normally. Alright, Mick. Regular fuel.
To have been a lockup.
Russell locks up. That's fun. Russell, though, gives us an opportunity. Lapping him slower than Russell, though, is the problem. But if we can reel him in, then there's an opportunity for multiple points here.
Alpine just advanced.
That's fine. I'll say at this point we're kind of just waiting until like the end of the race because we're not catching George, so we're trying to just make sure we're in the right position to beat Esteban at the line for an singular point. All right, we got it. Thank you. You're doing perfect, Kev. You're doing perfect. Esteban and I are both on the medium tires. Like, is Mick not going to make it low fuel, or like, what are we talking about here? Like, I need you to save this last 0.1 so I can stop having to think about you. Alright, we're hopping on board with Kev now for the rest of the way. Sir.
Good job.
Haas with an overtake there. Oh, they've run wide.
Another runs wide. Alright, Kev, you're on deploy the rest of the way. This is all we're watching right here, right now. Can Kevin hold off the Alpine for 1.5 sectors to score 1 point for Haas in the first race of the season? Mick, unfortunately, is going to come home in P15 very comfortably.
Oh, and it's Hamilton.
Lewis
Hamilton with the win today.
Lewis coming home with the dub. Points in the opener.
Let's check his flag. Well done, man.
Race could have gone a lot worse. We'll say that. Could have come a lot worse.
Wait 5 seconds for the P0.
Points in the opener we take every single day of the week. Not as good as our first season at the helm, but points nonetheless. As Mick will come home, cross the line.
Okay, so let's check a flag.
I'm very sorry about that.
It's fine, Mick.
Update.
Get lots of pickup.
All good, Mick. It's all good. Mick ran out of fuel immediately. We take those. Solid opening day.
Showing us how
A lot of room for improvement.
Great result.
A lot of room for improvement. What that just means is a great day to be a Haas fan.
Haas there having a very successful day at the races.
I wouldn't be surprised if the team's performance today won them a lot of new fans.
Oh, we got a lot of new
They're in
fans.
6th place in the constructor standings at the end of this weekend.
It's not a bad place to start.
Teams now look ahead to the next round, where they'll duel it out in the sand dunes of Saudi Arabia.
Jeddah did not go well for us last season, so we gotta hope. You know, making up places and getting points, that's all we can really ask for here. Kevin starts the year in P10 in the drivers, and we start P6 in the constructors. Alfa Romeo, though, had a fantastic day. Fantastic day. We'll get there. We'll get there. Mick did have a pretty abysmal qualifying. We'll get Theo some seat time at some point this season. Sponsors, cool 3 milli. And we got our performance guarantees and reaching Q2, a little bit of extra cash money.